Guys, my Blue's Clues video has 1,000 views. 1,000 views. I can't believe it. But anyway, on to the topic of this video. Today we are going to read the story of My Little Pony lost episode, Cupcakes. This video was requested by Princess Celestia. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right or wrong. I'm not really sure, because I butcher some of these names sometimes. And before the video starts, why not hit that subscribe button, like the video too, and press that bell icon. Let's read the story. Cupcakes by Sergeant Sprinkles, the world's greatest party clown. Here we go. The air was warm, the sun was shining, and all of Ponyville was having a glorious day. The town square was bustling and crowded. Busy ponies were making their busy way through the streets. All the pony folk seemed to have somewhere to be, all except Rainbow Dash. Her place was in the sky. She freely tore through the air, speeding one way and the next. She buzzed the treetops and raced the wind. The Pegasus swooped over a schoolyard, much to the delight of the children. Climbing several hundred feet, she dove, growing as fast as she could. Seconds before hitting the ground, her wings flew open and she took off back into the clear blue. Rainbow felt alive. Then she remembered that she had somewhere to be. She's supposed to meet with Pinkie Pie in 5 minutes. She'd gotten so caught up in her exercises that she nearly forgot Pinkie had asked Dash to meet her at the Sugar Cube corner at 3. She didn't say why or what they'd be doing. That with Pinkie, it could be anything. She wasn't sure if she really wanted to go, though. She was engaged with her stunts that she thought about blowing Pinkie off to continue flying. What? But Dash's conscience was getting the better of her. She knew that it would hurt Pinkie's feelings after all. She said it was going to be something special for the two of them. She considered, why not? Why did she have to lose? Heck, might be more pranking. Pinkie might have found a bunch more stuff to pull on folks. They'd so much the last time. Why is this written like that? Dash kicked it into an overdrive, mostly to make for lost time, and sped to her appointment. When she walked into the store, she was immediately greeted with her host bouncing in excitement. "Yay, you're here, you're here. I've been waiting all day," said the jumping pony. "Sorry if I'm a little late, Pinkie. I was doing my afternoon exercises and lost track of time." Dash apologized. Pinkie giggled and responded, her tone gleefully reassuring. "Oh, that's okay, you're here now. What's a few more minutes? I've been so excited thinking about all the fun stuff we're gonna do. I haven't stopped bouncing since I woke up. I mean, I almost forgot to breathe since I've been so happy." Dash gave a slightly uncomfortable laugh. She always appreciated Pinkie's friendly, outgoing way of life, but her overabundant enthusiasm almost creeped her out. Dash was polite, however. If Pinkie was why did you write? Who wrote this? I can't even read some of this. But anyway, then it must be good. Whatever it was, so you ready to get started, Rainbow Dash? "I've got everything all ready," the pink one said. Dash psyched herself up. "You betcha, Pinkie." "You what do..." God. "We gonna prank somebody? I got a couple of good ones I've been thinking about. Or maybe you've got some stunts you think I should try. Or maybe making cupcakes," Pinkie happily announced. Baking, Dash was disappointed. "Pinkie, you know I'm not good at baking. Remember the last time?" "Oh, that's not a problem at all. I only need your help making them. I'll be doing the most of the work," Pinkie explained. Dash thought about it for a second and replied, "Well, all right. I guess that's okay. What exactly Here we go again with the misspelling. Do need me to do. Get your grammar on. That's the spirit. Here you go. Pinky handed Dash a cupcake. Dash was puzzled. I thought I was helping you bake. You will be. I made this one just for you before you got here. So this is like taste testing or something? Sorta, Pinky said. Dash shrugged and popped the pastry in her mouth. She chewed a bit and swallowed. Not bad. Alright, now what? Dash asked. Now, Pinky informed, you take a nap. Upon hearing that, Dash felt lightheaded. Her world spun and seconds later she dropped to the floor. When Dash regained consciousness, she found herself in a dark room. She tried to shake her head, but found out that the taut leather strap to keep it firmly in place. She struggled to move, but the braces around her chest and limbs glued her to the upright planks. Her legs were spread wide apart. The only part of her not tied down were her wings, as the frame was backless. As she withered, Pinky jumped into her line of sight. Goody, you're awake. Now we can get started, she gleefully stated. She was pushing a cart covered with a cloth. Pinky, what's going on? I can't move, Dash said in a worry. Well, duh, you're tied down, Pinky chided. That's why you can't move. I didn't think you needed to tell me that. This person's English. See, I'm messing up because of this writing. Zoe. Sorry, that was a dog. But anyway, this person's English is broken. Jeez. But why? What's happening? I thought you said I was going to help make cupcakes. You are helping, you see. I ran out of the special ingredient and I need you to get some more. Special ingredient? Dash was now breathing heavily and starting to panic. What special ingredient? Pinky giggled and responded, you silly. Dash's eyes widened. Her face contorted in fear. Then she started to laugh. Woo! You really got me there, Pinkie Pie. I mean, tricking me into thinking I'm gonna get made to a cupcake? I gotta tell you, this is the best prank yet. You win, you're the best. Pinky giggled even more. Aw, thanks, Dash, but I haven't done pranks today, so I can't accept your praise. Dash is struggling again. Pinky, come on, this is funny. Then why were you laughing? Pinky grabbed the cloth and whipped it off the cart. The top of the tray was various sharp medical tools and knives, carefully organized and ready. There was a medicine bag and several other objects next to them. Dash was now in full panic mode. She was starting to hyperventilate. Her mind was racing, and she tried to reason with the pink pony. You can't do this, Pinky. I'm your friend. I know you are. And that's why I'm so happy. It's that I've got you here. We get to share our last moments together, just you and me. She was skipping again. But the other ponies will wonder where I am when the clouds piled up. They'll come looking for me, and then you'll get found out. Dash was desperate. Oh, Dash, Pinky said. Don't worry, there are plenty of Pegasus to take care of a few clouds. And besides, no one will find out. This is making me mad because this English is terrible. And with that, the lights suddenly come to life and showcase the rest of the room. Oh God, no! Dash reeled in horror as the image presented to her that the room was... Sorry, I had to load Audacity. The room was decorated with a typical but twisted Pinkie Pie flair. Colorful streams of dried entrails. Oh my God, my stomach's hurting. Around the ceiling, brightly painted skulls were stuck on the walls, and organs done up in pastels filled with helium to the backs of the chairs. The tables and chairs were made of bones and flesh of past ponies. Oh my God. Dash cringed at the centerpiece on the table nearest to her. the heads of the four foals, their eyes closed like they were sleeping, wearing party hats made from their own skin. She recognized one of them as Apple Bloom's classmate. Her eyes darted back and forth, and then she gazed up at the patchwork banner hanging from the rafters, made from several pony heads. The words, "Life is a party," were scrawled in red. Dash's attention was stolen by a party horn unfurling and tickling her nose. She saw Pinkie Pie standing in front of her. The party pony was wearing a dress quilted from cutie marks. On her back fluttered 6 Pegasus wings, all different colors. As she skipped in excitement, her necklace of unicorn horns loudly clacked together. "Like it?" she said. "I make it myself." Dash pleaded. "Pinkie, please, I'm sorry if I did anything to you. I didn't mean it. Please let me go. I promise I won't tell anybody." "Oh, Dash, you didn't do anything. It's just that your number came up, and well, I don't make rules. We can turn back now." Rainbow Dash was tearing up. "How could this be happening?" "Aw, don't be sad, Dash," Pinkie said. "Look, this'll cheer you up. I brought a friend." Out of seemingly nowhere, Pinkie displayed a blue and yellow painted skull. It was about pony size and had a very defining feature: a beak. Dash was freaking out. Is that Hey Dash, let's hang out together. These ponies are lame-os. Dweebs, Pinkie mimicked. "I caught her right before she left town. Remember when I left the party for about 20 minutes? That wasn't enough time to play with her, of course. I had to wait till after the party to do that. But boy, am I glad I did. It was worth the flavor alone. Griffins taste like 2 animals at once. It's amazing. I know she didn't have a number like everyone else in Ponyville, but when was I gonna get another chance to try a griffin? Hindsight, I probably should have asked where she came from so I can get more, but I forgot. I'll tell you what, though. She was quite the fighter, lasted a long time, which was too fun for me. I got the chance to play with somebody other than a pony and try new things. It's too bad that she had a potty mouth. She said so much bad stuff. I had to take her tongue out. Ugh. You know, bad language makes for bad feelings, Dash." Dash didn't have anything to say. She just sobbed and writhed. "Well, Pinkie Pie," putting the skull down, "that's enough reminiscing. It's time to begin." She picked up a scalpel and walked over to Dash's right flank. Without any flair, "Oh no. Oh no. Oh God, I have to read this. I think I'm about to throw up." It doesn't have any pictures. I'm just grossing out at the detail. Anyway, warning, this is extremely violent. She placed the blade an inch over her cutie mark and started a circular cut around it, her lungs working overtime. Dash shouted in pain and tried desperately to pull away, but the braces held her still, finishing the incision. Pinkie Pie grabbed the curved skinning knife from the tray. She worked it under the skin and sliced the hide away from the muscle. Dash ground her teeth as she tearfully watched as her flesh came. Pinkie then moved to the other side and completed the other flank. Once she was done, Pinkie held up both cutie marks in front of her friend and started waving him like pom-poms. Dash just whimpered. Her thighs burned. Placing the skin down, Pinkie selected the large butcher knife. "Oh no, it's getting worse. Hope you don't mind, but I think I'm gonna wing it now." Pinkie laughed. She grabbed the left one and played with it for a second, then stretching the wing out, she brought the blade down at the base Instantly, Dash screamed again and thrashed her appendage. The movement threw off Pinkie Pie's arm. She tried to hit the mark again, but missed wide and put a huge slice in Rainbow's back. Dash, you gotta stay still or I'll keep missing. She took another whack and hit the target. She swung again and again, blood sprang into the air, but realized she wasn't getting anywhere. The blade wasn't just going through the bone. I guess I forgot to sharpen it. I'll try something else, she stated as she tossed the knife over her shoulder, the blade embedding itself in the table. The crying Rainbow Dash heard the sound of a metal box opening and closing. Got it, say Dash. Say Dash, why don't they call it the hacksaw? It doesn't hack. Hacking is what I do, was what I doing with the knife. This is a saw. I don't get it. Pinkie placed the tool over the last attempt. It effortlessly sailed through the bone and skin. The painful feeling of the teeth grinding and biting into her made Dash want to vomit. Why didn't she die already? Pinkie moved the next and started sawing. Dash didn't struggle this time. She had given up trying to fight and just cried. Then the sawing abruptly paused. Pinkie was only halfway down, the wing hanging off by his ew. Hey Dash, she piped up. Think fast. Suddenly she yanked the wing as hard as she could. The bone snapped, but the skin held tight. The pull ripped a long strip flesh down Dash's back to her rump. The unexpected trauma caused her body to seize. She felt the warm release between her legs as her pelvis tensed up. Dash's loud, unending melody of pain filled the room. Unable to catch her breath, she blacked out. She awoke with a gasp. The stench of her own urine filled with her mucus-caked nostrils. She saw a very pouty Pinkie Pie removing the adrenaline needle from her chest, stomping her hooves, and the frustrated Pinkie lashed out. Didn't anybody teach you manners? It's very rude to fall asleep when somebody invites you over to spend time with them. How would you like it if I came over to your house and went to sleep? Oh, I'm sorry, Dash, you're boring. I think I'll take a nap. You think I like always doing this by myself? I told you how excited I got when I found you were next. I was excited to have you as a friend, be here with me. I worked, but no. You gotta be inconsiderate. You know, I thought you were tough. I thought you could handle anything. I've had full stand-up better than you. Do I have a baby you? Huh? Is that all you want me to remember you? As a baby? She stopped to catch her breath. Dash blinked and softly cried, her back on fire. Pinkie then popped something red into her mouth and began to chew. She noticed Dash was staring at her. What? She asked. Oh, this? Holding up another piece. Well, you were asleep. I got a little impatient and helped myself sample. I got it from your leg. You're not bad. Want to try some? Without waiting for a response, she shoved the strip of meat into the revolted Rainbow Dash's mouth. She immediately spit it out. Pinkie picked up. If you don't want it, you could have said no. She then ate the discardedly snotty morsel. It's not like you haven't had it before. Swallowing? She turned her attention to the small can on the tray. She moved the lid, revealing that it was filled with burning coals. See, on top of the fire were several large nails. Dash began to panic again. Pinkie picked up the can and walked over to Dash's left. Carefully picking up a nail and a hammer, she positioned the spike at the seam between her leg and her hoof. No, Pinkie, no! Dash screamed, no, no! The hammer came down and the nail punctured her skin. The white, hot burning was too much. Dash pulled and thrashed at the brace. Her skin rubbed and tore. Pinkie tried to line up another one, but couldn't find her aim. She let out a frustrated grunt when she pulled the hammer back to take a wild swing. Dash burst out crying and begging, "Please stop! Please! Please stop!" Pinkie rolled her eyes, putting the hammer back down. She walked back in front of her friend and stared pensively at the broken Pegasus. Gilda didn't even cry this much when she stuck that live press right down her throat. Pinkie thought for a minute what she was about to do next. There was a sudden spark in her imagination. She grabbed the gear wheel on the rack and laid Rainbow Dash on her back. She moved to Dash's hind legs, bringing the can with her. Pinkie picked up the hammer again, and she drove a searing piece of metal into the bottom of Dash's hoof. Dash screamed again. Pinkie put one into the other hoof. Next, she located a small generator on the tray. Trying the copper wires to the nails, she gave Dash a wink and flipped the switch. Electricity rocketed through Dash's body. The blue pony reacted immediately. Body seized, muscles struck taut. Her hips thrust skyward and her eyes rolled back. She let out a deep, throat-shredding cry. Pinkie giggled and danced in place. She turned up the juice. Dash convulsed uncontrollably. Her bladder emptied once more. About 5 minutes, Pinkie shut off the power. The area smelled of lightly cooked flesh and burned enamel. She put Dash upright again and tried to snap the delicious and drooling pony back to attention. Dash! Dash! Wake up! Rainbow Dash managed to give her modicum a weak acknowledgement. Pinkie reached into the medicine bag and produced a large syringe. All right, time for the last round. Dash looked at the needle, and Pinkie took that as a question to what it was. Something to take a pain away, she informed as she walked around to Dash's ruined backside. She stuck the needle into the lower part of her spine. Dash flinched. Coming to the front again, she told her friend, "In a few minutes, you won't feel anything below your ribcage. Then you'll be able to stay awake and watch the harvest." Dash started to cry again. "Pinkie," she trembled out. "Yeah, I want to go home." Dash openly sobbed. "Yeah, I can see wanting to do that," the party pony replied. "Sometimes I just want to give up and say, I'm done with this mess and go to bed. But you know what? You can't shrug off your responsibilities. You've got to pull yourself up and meet the challenges head on. That's the only way you're going to get ahead in life." Dash cried and cried. Minutes passed and the drug took effect. Dash was numb from her chest to her flanks, aware of this. Pinkie approached with her scalpel again, with only a smiling glance to Dash. She made a long cut across her pelvis, just above her crotch. Ew! Disgusting! Moving up her body, she drew an incision under her ribs. One final cut was made down her stomach, connecting the first two. "Looks like I got my eye on you," Dash, with a moist, gooey sound. Oh. Pinkie sliced open the abdominal sac, grabbing the large intestines, separating it from the rest of the digestive tract, pulling them from forming cavity. Pinkie was getting jovial and started making jokes. Dash, growing weaker from the new source of blood loss, tried to shut out the comedy act. Pinkie was laughing. "Look at me, I'm Rarity," she said, slinging the tube around her neck and spreading blood in all directions. "Isn't my new scarf so pretty?" Reaching back in, she cut the smaller intestine off the bowls. Sneezing out the excess excrement, Pinkie filled it through her teeth and dragged it back and forth. "Dentists say you gotta floss every day, Dash." Rainbow Dash was barely aware of what was going on anymore. The shock was causing her to fade. Pinkie got disappointed. Diving back into the guts, she ramped up her routine. "Aw, don't go yet, Dash." She started pulling out the... "I have one thing to say. Princess Celestia, I'm sorry, but I can't do this anymore. It's too gruesome. I'm just so sorry. I can't do this video anymore. And the other video will come later. Sorry, but this is all I can do. I think I'm about to vomit, so I'm going to end the video here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.